Hey, it's Eric here. I invite you to come along as I go ahead and complete the studio activity. So I admit I made a new account and I actually have 0 studios right now. So I'm back at square one. So I need to start creating some studios. And I have graduation coming up, so I think I'll make a graduation focused studio. So first things first, I'm actually on the home page here. I haven't logged in, which I should have before starting this. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in really quick. Okay, because you need to be signed in to create a studio. Okay, so I'm signed in here, looking good. All right, so first things first, how do we create a studio? Well, if I remember correctly, it's this. You hit your My Stuff folder here, and then you'll see, okay, I have one studio, so I lied. I'm sorry, I do have a studio. So I'm going to go ahead and actually create a new studio here. I'm going to name this, okay. I'm going to name this by clicking up here. I'm going to name this Commencement. Hopefully I spelled that right. I should know how to spell by now. Okay, cool. So I got the name. Okay, description down here. Describe this studio is about welcome to my graduation studio. Okay, cool. That's not a very good description. I should go back and make this more descriptive, but for now that's good. I could add a thumbnail if I want, but I think what I'll do is wait and just start adding projects, and as I add projects, that thumbnail is going to update. So I don't have anything now. I don't have any pictures. If I did, yeah, I don't have any pictures here. Okay, so no adding of the pictures. As we can see, I have nothing in here, 0 projects. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I want to allow people to add projects. So if someone sees this commencement studio and they want to add projects, they'll be allowed to. And let's see, curators. So right now I'm the only person curating or creating this playlist. And actually I'm not following anyone. I have 0 friends on Scratch. This is depressing. So I'm currently not following anyone and no one's following me. So I can't really invite anyone down here. And I don't know anyone's username off the top of my head. So I think it's just going to be me creating the studio. But anyways, we'll get through it. Okay. So first things first, how do we add projects to the studio? Well, we can go ahead and add projects. We can go ahead and select from my projects down here, but I don't have any graduation focused projects. I can go ahead and try and see any of my favorites. I don't think any of these qualify for graduation, but I really like this project, Ghostly Clone. So I'm just going to add it. Just because maybe it's a nice thing to soothe me for graduation. So recent views, we can see actually I was searching before for some graduation stuff, so I'll go ahead in my recent views. Actually, I can go ahead. I really like this graduation ceremony that I checked out earlier today when I came up with this idea. So I'm going to add this. So that's pretty cool. That's super convenient. This thing just popped up. I didn't think that was going to happen. So yeah, add projects. So you can go shared projects, your favorites, your recent views to find projects to throw them in this studio. Okay, so I'm already I want to do 5 projects here. I'm already at 2, so we're off to a good start. Okay, so that's a cool way to add projects. And then this one, add by URL. Well, maybe if I knew the URL off the top of my head, I would do that, but I don't really know any URLs. If I wanted to use a URL, I would click the project here and then go up here, and that's the URL just in the bar there. But I don't think that's going to be the most effective way for me to add. Whoops. So I'll go ahead back add project. Add by tag. What is this? Let's see. Add by tag. Let's try this. I've never tried this before. So graduation. I'm not sure what this is going to do. Add by tag. Oh wow, that is super convenient. Wow. So you can just type in a tag and it pops up with graduation videos. Oh, okay, but wait, you know what it did? It added like a bunch of them in here automatically. That is weird. I didn't like that. Okay, so let's go back here. Whoa, okay, so it just added these projects. I don't like that. So let's go ahead and delete some of these. Let's delete this one. I'm not sure what's going on in this one. Wrap collection, that's not even a graduation thing. Scratch graduates, I like that. Okay, cool. Graduation card, that's pretty cool. But I'm going to get rid of that one now. Okay, random phase generator. How is that even graduation? Okay, so delete that one. and delete that one. Okay, cool. So I'm at 4 projects. So as we see, when we go add by tags, it just automatically populates your studio with projects that have a graduation tag. So I guess be wary of that because it'll just add like more than one. So okay, but now we know. Now we know. Okay, cool. So I have 4 projects, but I want to go ahead and search for another graduation project here. So I'll go ahead and search in the search bar here, graduation. Okay, hit enter, and then give it a second. Okay, cool. So we see we have a lot of graduation projects here. Ooh, college graduation by C. Hawkins. This looks pretty cool. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. So it looks like he's in 4th grade from Hill Elementary. Okay. Today's my graduation. Very nice. I'm getting ready to graduate. Okay, cool. All right. Time for lunch. Lunch before graduation. Oh yeah. Yes. Definitely going into my studio. Okay, so add project to studio. I'll go ahead and click that. I actually have 2 studios here, commencement and graduation. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my graduation one because I was just messing around with this one earlier, but this is the one we're in, graduation. I can add it to both if I want. I could simply click that, but I don't want to do that. I just want to add it here to graduation. So I'll go ahead. Right now it's actually a little buggy, so be wary if you click this, you can't unclick it. So don't do this. Make sure you only click the one you want. But what this is going to do, it's actually gone ahead and added it to my graduation studio. You know what's kind of cool here? Actually, we look down here and we see that this actually has been in a studio here on the project page. So we can see that this is actually already in a studio for Scratch Day competition finalists. Cool. So it looks like someone had made a studio here, ICACSD, Scratch Day competition by 4th and 5th graders to imagine their life as a college student going to the University of Alabama. Wow. So we can see that these 4th and 5th graders went ahead and made studios about their final day of school. That's pretty amazing. Awesome. So as you can see, this actually makes my studio look pretty bad because this is so cool. But man, there's so many projects to choose from. Very cool. So that, I think that speaks to sort of the awesomeness of these studios that people create. And you can easily search some of these studios, just by searching. So games, search games. Maybe there's a studio for games. So you can actually search here studios and see what other studios people have made, which is studios that people have made. So pretty cool. But anyways, sorry to get sidetracked there, but back to our studio. So we should have 5 projects here in graduation. So go here. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. So commencement. Cool. So we see we just added this one. Awesome. C. Hawkins. These 2 were from when we added with the tags. This one was a recent project, and this one was a favorite. So this is our 5 project studio. And now this is cool. So what if I want to go ahead and share this with some people that are important to me? Well, what I could do is I can go ahead and just grab the link here, okay? And then I could jump into, say, Gmail and go ahead and compose a email here with, with some of the people that are important to me and send them the studio and say, hey, have fun playing some of these games and celebrate my graduation. Or likewise, if I think if I find a studio that's interesting, I can go ahead and follow that studio and see what's being updated. So you have plenty of different ways to share your studio and to follow other people's studios. So this has been my way of creating a commencement studio. So if you're graduating here in the next year or 2, I invite you to come add some projects here to my studio. All right, have fun.